Everything's recording. Oh, this should work. I don't really need a handheld. I'm gonna gravitate towards over here a bit. How's everybody doing? We got people left up in here. Is this Saturday or? I mean, it's wintry and wonderful, but it's still Saturday. So, what's going on, y'all? My name is Mr. Demented, and I'm gonna do a little bit of everything for you guys. There's a lot of instrumental portions of my set. Just because there isn't something to be rapping doesn't mean there isn't something going on, so stick around, keep your eyes out, and show you a couple things.
Ain't no other MC like me. Ain't no other MC like me. Ain't no other DJ like me. Mr. Demented, Mr. Demented, Mr. Demented.
Now for the backstory. Ever since birth, I was blessed with a strong opinion, not a minion or a coma, holding into the greater challenges of life, faced with the strife of being totally unmainstream, seeming out of purpose, always going against the grain, remaining headstrong, headlong into the spanning epithet of cosmic collision. It's my decision not to go through life robotic like these naysayers, layers of dreams, seeming for dollars, swallowing in the endless filthiness. Stay true to all the evil that surrounds and don't be found snoozing and losing out on being alive, and strive towards what truly makes you happy. Cause without it, you will certainly fall into oblivion. Stay true to all the evil that surrounds and don't be found snoozing and losing out on being alive, and strive towards what truly makes you happy. Cause without it, you will certainly fall into oblivion. Stay true to all the evil that surrounds and don't be found snoozing and losing out on being alive, and strive towards what truly makes you happy. Cause what truly makes you happy is what truly makes you happy. Broken down and feeling like I'm on a rain cloud, drowning in a sea of tears inside of my head, dreading the consequence of being out of place. Facing the music, I will Opiate, this double dose of irony leaves me silent, non-violent, but suddenly consumed with rage, blatantly waiting for the syllables to reflect my sense of doom. Utterly frustrated at the sight of having to compromise myself, so stay true to all the evil that surrounds it. Don't be found snoozing or losing out on being alive, and strive towards what truly makes you happy, cause without it you will certainly fall into oblivion. Stay true to all the evil that surrounds it. Don't be found snoozing and losing out on being alive, and strive towards what truly makes you happy, cause what truly makes you happy is what truly makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Shit! I need waters, but I have to rap. Oh well. So were you there to utter greatness and stand straight and devastate with quick words? Or just stutter and mumble for simple amusement? Stunning confused bet to the spark of the page, a mix of energy, a blending of soul, scattered in tracks and cacks, flies at the feet of the willing, mostly able and ready to show improve, move the hum of mystic verbal injunction, amongst the vibration unmatched, a quick flash, eternally burning. This permanent flow of vigilante enchantmentness is so flawless as a mind can believe, only in dreams. So like, consider options, a return to the grindstone, inhaling heady vapors, and we'll talk about that later.
Yo, I rock on the block with the real hip hop. The real hip hop. Yo, I rock on the block with the real hip hop. The real hip hop. Real hip hop. The real hip hop. The real hip hop. The real hip hop.
So step back from your pedestal. Puny rhyme styles are inedible. Your downfall is inevitable. Maybe settle your cadence. Spit some lyrics that you really made up. I've had enough of fat lips and they're flapping. Me, I'm steady laughing. You're losing your grasp on reality. Battle me? That would be a waste of your time. Sublime focus leaves you chasing your opens totally hopeless.
Yo, I rock on the block with the real hip hop. The real hip hop. Yo, I rock on the block with the real hip hop. The real hip hop. The real hip hop. The real hip hop. The real hip hop.
Yo, it's my lyrical mistress. Your wrist fits and flits of flowing letters over the page, staging my every emotion, groping heartstrings, singing your opus, focusing hopeless, trying to cope with broken dreams, sleep walking into walls, talking to days, laying in solitude, illusions, drawn as bruises, losing out and in doubt, exuding expressions of the pen, it's connected to the soul, and the scroll is the product of the wisdom it beholds. I've been tapping the universe in 60 measure verses, perfect symmetry, mimicking distant suns begun, feeling at home now, alone in the crowd, proud to be different, gripping handhelds, melted with life's abundant spirit, clear as a bell, fell into destiny's well, wishing for changes and seed, dreaming in monochrome, monotone voices horse my ego to the sky, and I wonder why. I'd like to get to know you, yes I would, I'd like to get to know you, if I could, it's my lyrical mistress, lyrical mistress.
Close the door, put out the light. No, they won't be home tonight.
You guys having a good time out there? Fucking having a great time up here. So check it. Seasons in the abyss, the mist separates the man behind the curtain, long gone. But yet the pawn marches on to its own cadence, paraded and separated by skill, drilled down to the heart of the matter, scattered like suburban sprawl. That's why an injury to one is not an injury to all. If you dance with the dead in your dreams, best pay attention, take a listen to those hollowed screams. If not, fall victim to the same damn schemes perpetrated by the same pack of uptight fiends hoarding the green. Cause happiness is just a meme, but for a limited time. Can you not see the line? That's yours and this is mine. But I'll see you at 9, preferably on time. Better yet, come in at 7 on a Saturday. Neglect your family for some fatter pay. Cause in the end, they didn't really matter anyway. It's Monday forever. No pain, no gain, no change in the weather. It's Monday forever. No pain, no gain, and your next vacation's never. It's Monday forever. No pain, no gain, so forget about pleasure. It's Monday forever. No pain, no gain, no change in the weather. Mad ambition with equal counts of inhibition, inner vision twisted and turned, clear cut and burned. Effects permanent, return ineffective, infectious pestilence with a side order of settlement. Never you mind how we got here, but better together to find exact replicas of what was once an opposite topic, flopping on beaches. Starless niches and reach of the right buttons to some quote unquote absolutely nothing to reciprocate. The only reason you participate and emulate, the more they take, the more they claim it will be worth your weight. Get in your face if you arrive half a minute late. The hesitation of the prize as it smells the bait. The hunger pains that eventually motivate. A twist of fate, knowing nothing but to devastate. All in its wake, nothing but to devastate. All in its wake, it's Monday forever. No pain, no gain, no change in the weather. It's Monday forever. No pain, no gain, and your next vacation's never. It's Monday forever. No pain, no gain, no change in the weather. It's Monday forever. No pain, no gain, no change in the weather. Seasons in the abyss, 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 seasons in the abyss. Thanks a lot, you guys. Again, I am Mr. Demented, and I got some more stuff for you guys. And not all of it makes sense, but it all kind of makes sense. But it doesn't have to make sense, but it can. Because you never say no, I don't think so. Always say yes, I think so. You know what I'm saying? The dark surrounds, we all sit perfectly still, killing our time, which is a concept created to relate to the unexplainable, to grasp the unattainable, sustained insanity of a backwards humanity. So in the spirit of instant gratification, stick to your station and exercise hesitation. And even if it's broke, don't try to fix it, cause those who fight for change are destined to find pain. Only a few people hold the pieces to the puzzle, but 1% of us has got the keys to the muscle. The other 99 waste our time trying to hustle, losing our minds to the struggle, engaged in competition rather than collective vision. But love for one another's not a part of our decision. Our monetary system aborted that very mission. Yet we're living in remission of species, as we ironically drowned in our own feces. Oblivious to our true potential, elemental vibrations play the stencil. Yet we color way outside of those lines, trying to find a main line to that almighty dollar. For some reason hold no value in a scholar, no rhyme or reason, so we're basking in the squalor. Can't you see that change is essential? If we work together, we can reach our true potential. I know you see that we're on the wrong path. We regulate the truth as we provoke the earth's wrath. Can't you see that change is essential? If we work together, we can reach our true potential. Yet for the benefit of hands full of criminals, we sell ourselves short to some meaningless minerals. Most of us are just a pawn in the game, symphony of the insane, and we're content with second fiddle. Stuck in the middle, living the riddle instead of solving it, claiming it's our planet, yet it's money that's revolving it. Meanwhile, hurtling through space at an unbelievable pace, tracing steps towards oblivion. Etched inside the granite and obsidian is proof we don't appreciate the universe we're living in. We sit and watch planets collide, yet we cultivate a culture where the greediest survive. So give up on your dreams and join the hive. All hail to the 9 to 5 till you're no longer alive. Followers stand by, you'll never sit high like the eye in the sky, so might as well not even try. Let your dreams pass you by for a piece of the pie. Resistance is futile, so start living the lie. Can't you see that change is essential? If we work together, we can reach our true potential. I know you see that we're on the wrong path. We regulate the truth as we provoke the earth's wrath. Can't you see that change is essential? If we work together, we can reach our true potential. Yet for the benefit of hands full of criminals, we sell ourselves short for some meaningless minerals. It's just meaningless minerals. We sell ourselves short for some meaningless minerals. It's just meaningless minerals. We sell ourselves short for some meaningless minerals. It's crazy, but that's us. The whole world's losing its grip, and we're so unequipped for the inevitable slip. Through the cracks, attracted by total chaos, lost in our philosophies and proofless hypotheses. And as it's all torn apart, doomed from the start by our disconnected hearts in the sea of lost souls, these empty vessels nestle deep within themselves in pursuit of personal wealth. We've got everything to lose for the sake of what we choose to find valuable. Dry medium, no longer malleable. Running in place in an impossible chase, facing its nemesis and mirror images. The conflict never finishes, but yet the cycle must complete so we can learn how we're unique and help each other to our feet once more into the breach before we witness our defeat. We can shift matter into energy. We can move mountains with a little bit of synergy. A symbiosis with a hit of social memory. A change of focus to the hope we've been dismembering. We can shift matter into energy. We can move mountains with a little bit of synergy. A symbiosis with a hit of social memory. A change of focus to the hope we've been dismembering. A vibration unmatched is dormant in its egg, waiting for the time to hatch. We're manufacturing our doom. Caterpillars totally unaware of our cocoons. We try to stunt the metamorphosis and populate a working class in favor of the corporate. Apocalyptic mediocrity that glorifies hypocrisy bent on advancement of its property. We can shift matter into energy. We can move mountains with a little bit of synergy. A symbiosis with a hit of social memory. A change of focus to the hope we've been dismembering. We can shift matter into energy. We can move mountains with a little bit of synergy. A symbiosis with a hit of social memory. A change of focus to the hope we've been dismembering.
I feel
All right.
At the edge of the forest.
Yes.
She found the track of ashes.
And you guys like Metallica?
Followed it. At every step or two.
And you guys like eating
she
people?
strung peas and lentils to the right.
Because I got both of that in this.
And to the left.
This is cannibalism
So that she might
meets
find her way
Metallica meets
back
the
again.
Apache break. Well, I don't know if it's the Apache break, but I just pulled something out. But you never know. You get the idea.
In the very midst of the forest, where it was almost dark, and there she saw a solitary house which was dark and dismal.
They who live in this house, eaters of human flesh. Unless I take pity on you and save you, you are lost.
Yo, I'll be back, man. I'm just gonna munch up a little bit, man. Yo, I'll be back, man. I'm just gonna munch up a little bit, man. I'll be back, man. I'm just gonna munch up a little bit, man.
Oh, I just took that knife and I cut her from her neck down to her anus. And I cut out the vagina and ate it.
Eat him up! Eat him up! Eat him I'll get you some lunch. I'll get you some lunch. I'll get you some lunch. Lunch. I'll get you some lunch. Lunch. I haven't eaten all day. How am I gonna do this? What? Watch out! Fresh. Don't stop.
Oh, yep. Yeah. Mr. Demented. Mr. Demented. Mr. Demented.
Hooray. I got one more song and then a little bit of instrumental while we bring Nikki P up. Oh, shit.
Sometimes I feel like sometimes I feel like
Feeling good.
Sometimes Sometimes I feel like a one-man army, marching in place for the sake of a lost culture. In spite of these vultures overhead steady swarming, tears are forming on the faceless as a new generation defaces our sacred art. Our hearts break, yet we make no concessions, casting our blessings aside. Instead revive anticipations, selling our souls without a trace of hesitation. Yes, since we all need to eat, we compete with some artists that are clearly beneath. And we only find truth and release. We form perfect sentences, intentions are overlooked, quote unquote, off the hook with no desire to be crooked. Searching for life even in the darkest places. Turn my energy back into oblivion, roots in mind, dreaming of a better time. All here dreaming of a better time. Just check it. There was a time we were sitting on top of the world, taking for granted the position we've been given. Now the people that are sitting on top of the world resort to evil cause it makes a decent living. There was a time we were sitting on top of the world, taking for granted the position we've been given. Now the people that are sitting on top of the world resort to evil cause it makes a decent living. So catch me at the end of the tunnel, center of the funnel, learning backwards to infinity. Oblivion. Presenting innovation amidst frustration's path. Agents of change on the wrong side of the game, making their name off a slapstick, and the only people laughing are the uninformed, commercially endorsed, thus forced to conform. Forced to conform. They keep us poor, so we're forced to conform. There was a time we were sitting on top of the world, taking for granted the position we've been given. And now the people that are sitting on top of the world resort to evil cause it makes a decent living. There was a time we were sitting on top of the world, taking for granted the position we've been given. And now the people that are sitting on top of the world resort to evil cause it makes a decent living. Stuck in the mist, we convince ourselves we're psychic, set aside the typical, exploit the pivotal. Wealth not grown monetarily, warily staring into the oblivious. Living in the garden of spite ignites cultural elements. Such an irrelevant response to a dance with the devil under the pale moonlight. In an ocean of artistic strife, ripe for the picking. Drinking from the same pots we piss in. Quite a remission of human being while seeing through the stars. Myriad displays of wides and fars. Narrow as the sparrows start to sing in perfect harmonies. More than a serpent that was charming me. Invisible clothing of an emperor that's frozen in its own footsteps kept down. So in the spirit of a wandering clown, we all drown in our own feeble words. In our own feeble words. Drowning in our own feeble words. In our own feeble words. We're all drowning in our own feeble words. There was a time we were sitting on top of the world, taking for granted the position we've been given. Now the people that are sitting on top of the world resort to evil cause it makes a decent living. There was a time we were sitting on top of the world, the position we've been given. Now the people that are sitting on top of the world resort to evil cause it makes a decent living.
That's the end.
Thanks a lot, you guys. guess that's it. We're done. Yeah!